And yo, we live right now.
We live right now.
Right now, Talk Money Tuesday, episode numero 9. You know the vibe.
Nueve.
You know what I'm saying? Levi and I. Yo, is this the second Tuesday? This is the second Tuesday of the year?
No, this is our first Tuesday. Shit, ain't it? This is our first Tuesday in 2022 that we doing the Talk Money Tuesday.
No. That was last week, bro.
You sure?
Second one. Last week was the fourth. We announced TMT WC.
Did we?
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna take that out. Just take that out.
Yeah. Yo, Alan, what's up?
He on mute right now.
Hold on. Yeah, let me unmute him.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah, what? We can't
hear him.
We can't hear you, Doc.
You can hear?
Can you hear us? We can't hear you.
Hold on. How about now? You good? All right. Well, listen. While Alan's figuring out his audio situation, welcome to Talk Money Tuesday. This is episode 2 on a year. You already know what it is. I'm Brennan Boyd. I couldn't be me without my co-host Levi Lawrence III. Y'all, it's a TMT Talk Money Tuesday, and it literally just became an idea because I'm on a journey of financial literacy, education, programming, leveling up, and I want to have this conversation public. And I thought, why not bring my guy on who's on the same journey? You know what I'm saying? So we just started doing these little, the free talks. Free talks every Tuesday. We wanted to bring on guests that were, hold on. Let me see. Alan's trying to figure it out. We wanted to bring on guests that had a specialty or expertise when it came to making some dollars and making some sense. So what do you think about that, Levi?
Man, look, it's all about the gems. It's all about spreading that information. Information is definitely one of the kings, along with credit, along with crypto, and along with cash. You know what I mean? So with that information is heavy. And when you can give that out and affect so many different lives, why don't you do it? One of my things that I always like to say is your service is rent paid for the space that you fulfill in this life, right? So
wait. Hold that again, bro. That was too wild. You got to say that one more time.
All right. I'm gonna try to clean that up. My bad. I actually got it on my thing right here. It's written down, and I tell myself this every day. Your service is rent paid for the space that you fill on this earth, right? So when I say in this life or on this earth, that's what I'm talking about. When I say that, I'm saying that each person provides a service, and if your service is to enlighten people or educate people, my service personally is to guide the lost, then that's what I do. That's what I do in order to pay my rent for filling up this space on this earth. If you're not fulfilling your service, fulfilling your path in some way, then what are you doing? You're just existing. And I want to do more than exist. And I know a lot of people want to do more than exist. So they tap in with Talk Money Tuesdays so they can figure out not only how to walk within their passion and path, but to also make sure that they making money the way they want to be making it so they can live the lifestyle that they want to live. And that's what we do. We make sure you got all the information possible on Talk Money Tuesdays and get tapped in with some of the dopest minds in 2022. You're on mute. You are on mute.
That's 100% correct. I would have to agree with Levi. And we wanted to make the conversation public, and we wanted to make them very, very organic. So what does that mean? That means non-scripted, straight money talk, financial literacy talk, questions that can be asked live, questions that Levi and I are posing to the guests, things that we're learning in real time. None of this is scripted, and we wanted to bring it to you guys. So with that being said, Levi, who are the sponsors?
I'm gonna make sure I slow down this time because usually I'll be messing up. Yo, what's poppin'? It's Talk Money Tuesdays, the dopest podcast in 2022. Big shout out to our sponsors. Sponsor number 1, Paper Loaf, one of the best credit repair companies in the U.S., hands down. If you need that gold, that rose gold, that platinum Amex, You want to build your credit. You want to go from a 6 to a 7, a 7 to 8, or 5 to a 7, 5 to 8. All you need to do is tap in with Paper Loaf. You want to follow them on Instagram? That's at paper.loaf. If you want to go on their website, it's www.paperloaf.com. Make sure you tap in, make sure you read, follow the rules. The next thing you know, boom, 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 you set up with the best company to get your credit right. Sponsor number 2. You know what it is. It's the Money Streams team, the PMSM group, Private Money Streams Mastermind Group, an investment community made to help you control your 24 hours, make sure that your money is making more money for you, and help you find a stronger sense of success through your passion and your path. With that being said, if you're not already following the PMSM group, all you have to do is go to Instagram, go to @pmsm.group. Or if you want to tap in with their website and get your membership, because they do have those memberships. And those memberships get you crazy, crazy stuff. Go to www.wealth. Ooh, I almost slipped up. www.moneystreamsgroup.com. And for the big dog, I got too excited. I got too excited when I said it. For the big dog, if you've already been tapped in with the TMT, you know that we just dropped the Wealth Club. Ooh, we took my stuff, we took Billionaire B stuff, the companies, we smashed them together. You got accountability, you got the investment community, you got business development, you got guidance, you got mentorship, you got mastermind opportunities, you got so much. You want real estate, you want to build your credit, whatever you want. I'm talking, it's the hub. It's the hub for wealth. The Wealth Club, TMT's Wealth Club, is now available. And B, what's the website?
Yo, the website, first of all, it's brand new, bro. So I forgot what the website is. No,
that's why I put it on you.
TMTwealth.club. That's TMTwealth.club. Everyone that's on right now, I literally just text a live link. Use that second link, which is the YouTube link, so you can get on access and get your questions in there. So make sure if you're backstage, you can stay backstage, but you want to be front stage. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you log on, jump on that YouTube link right now. I just shot it up. So TMT Wealth Club, and like Levi said, we wanted to bring something together that combined what he was doing, where what I was doing. And I think this is the best thing, because not only do you get all the investment information, short-term investment, passive investment, long-term investments, but you also get access to international investments, right? Crypto, NFTs, and everything that Levi is working on behind the scenes to bring to the community. But you also get access to masterminds, bro. And there's a lot of masterminds that people jump in and they don't be about nothing. But I'm telling you, this one, you're going to come in, you'll get access to how to make money in different categories. We're bringing on different 6, 7, and 8-figure investors and business owners who actually did these things, made the money in the things that they're going to be sharing with you. And you can take those gems and implement them ASAP. And if you miss it, it's all good. The playbacks are available, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we stay bringing in valuable information, from audiobooks to ebooks to other recordings. So this is definitely a club that you want to jump into. And no matter where you are in your journey, there's always a way for us to all tighten up. So that information, that business accountability, will all be available in the Wealth Club. Super excited to have that available.
Well, while we're still waiting on our guest to get his shit together, let's go ahead and talk about something that's been on everybody's head right now. 2022 is happening, and everybody's wanting to make not necessarily new moves, but more calculated moves. People, especially when you're around the age of your upper 20s, your 30s, your 40s, and more, you're like, all right, I want to make sure that my money's continuously flowing, and I want to make sure that I can do what I want to do, make money from that, but I want to make sure that my money is making more money. And everybody's talking about what? Crypto. It's everywhere. Cryptocurrency is everywhere. It's in everything, right? Everybody wants to talk about NFTs. Everybody wants to talk about what's going on with these different companies, and everybody's starting to allow crypto to purchase stuff. Let me tell you something. This is it. This is
This
it.
is the way. This is the way.
It's the way. Look, the United States is the last country to get on this wave. Everybody else is already on it. Everybody else, they've been on it. They've been on it for a while. So we're the last country to get our shit together and be like, okay, well, let's start using cryptocurrency. Why? It's because the United States is trying to figure out how to tax, and nobody else is worried about that shit. The most taxing ass country is the country that we live in. Why? It's because we're the one in all the fucking debt. So they're always trying to figure out how to make money from the motherfuckers that live here. All right, that's a fact. That is a fact. Now I might not have all the details, but I'll tell you that off top. That's the cover. That's the cover on the bed right there. All right, that's the blanket. So, but with that being said, you need to make sure that you're tapped in with some sort of cryptocurrency. I know you guys don't know a lot. In the PMSM group, we do crypto for beginner sessions all the time. But I will tell you, if you don't have the crypto.com app on your phone, you are wrong. If you don't have the Uphold app on your phone, you are wrong. The Coinbase app on your phone, you are wrong. The MetaMask app on your phone, you are wrong. The KuCoin app on your phone, you are wrong. I know I'm shooting off a lot. Why? Because so many great things are coming from Uphold, Crypto.com, KuCoin, MetaMask. These apps are the game changers.
How you spell the KuCoin so I can get in there correctly?
KuCoin is KuCoin. KuCoin.
KuCoin, gotcha.
KuCoin.
KuCoin.
These are the game changer apps. Why? Because everybody, not even everybody. I say the I don't want to say know-it-all of crypto. I say the people that know crypto are on these apps, are making sure that they're purchasing through these apps in order to start making sure that their money is making more money. Oh, is that music going on in the back? What's going on?
He's figuring it out. The guest is he's figuring it out.
I got you. You know what I'm I got you. I got it now. I got it. My bad, y'all. My bad.
It's all good. So what Levi was saying is, if you're not already on the wave, now is the time for you to get on the wave, because a lot of things are changing in real time right now. You know what I'm saying? And now is the time. It's one of the biggest wealth transfers in history right now. Fact. And it's like, you know how like you can have a wealth transfer and you're like, oh, I missed that. I didn't know about that. Or like, oh, I wish I would have been around or had some. We all know crypto exists. Crypto is here. NFTs is here. You know what I'm saying? So like you can get involved and you can be involved and you can be a part of the wave. So right now is a really good time for everyone to start learning some stuff. And this is why we put this podcast together, because we're bringing the information to you so then you can further along, do your own research or learn something and implement it ASAP. Ask questions with some of these professionals that are coming on, some of these experts, some of these specialists, and really just get things rolling, So I think, like Levi said, if you're able to take advantage, like, download some of these apps, play around with them. You don't know about them, go on YouTube,
Fuck if. Fuck it if. You ain't no if you're able. Right. Like you're able. If you on this fucking live, you're able. If you got a fucking phone, you're able. If you got $10 to spend on some shit in the grocery store or some fast food that you really don't fucking need, you're able to put those $10 into a fucking cryptocurrency that's less than a cent. All right, that can increase in value within a month and turn that $10 into $20 or $30. Okay, you can make money with ease within cryptocurrency, and it's not rocket science. Once you understand the language, which is not hard to understand, you take a crypto beginners class within the PMSM group, or you tap in with somebody that knows a little something that has some time to give you. It's easy. This is easy money. This is the lick. And you aren't getting taxed on how much money you make unless you put that money that you've just made back into your US wallet. And the cryptocurrency companies are making it to where you ain't got to do that. You can just use their debit cards and their credit cards to buy shit. You can buy your groceries and all that shit. You can buy a car with that shit. All right. It's a game changer. All right. So ain't no if. All right. Get your ass up, bring your ass over to the circle and make sure you tapping in with the shits. Don't be one of these motherfuckers that ain't doing with the stuff. All right, it's 8 million people in the United States that know about cryptocurrency, that's dabbling in the cryptocurrency market. There's 800 million adults in the United States alone. You hear me? 800 million adults. So it's only a piece. It's only a piece of us out there. So we're still in the early stages. So imagine buying 10, 20, every other month of a certain currency and just holding it, right? Just holding. You ain't got to worry about all this trading and doing all this extra shit. You're just holding it.
Right.
As more people learn, it's going to grow. Next thing you know, that $10 turns into 10,000 or more, depending on where you're at. People are putting $87 into a cryptocurrency, and that $87 made them $40 million within the next 3 years. That's stupid.
Stupid.
And didn't have to pay taxes for shit. I'm done.
So, look, with that being said, because this ain't a crypto TMT.
It's not. We're just waiting for dude.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't a crypto TNT. We had a couple of those, and they will be back. So with that being said, I want to welcome our guest, Alan David. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that I connected with on the gram, and we built a relationship on the gram. And one of the things that basically piqued my interest, if you go to his bio, he talks about how he took $1,000. You clarify this. Took $1,000 and he made $300,000.
Right.
15 months options trading.
Right.
So with that being the case, I wanted to bring him on so he can give you guys more insight. What are these options? How do I give an option? What's the difference between an option and a stock? Is there a difference? You know what I'm saying? Whatever hierarchy questions you guys have, whatever lowarchy questions you guys have, we're gonna get into it. Then we're gonna talk a little bit about Airbnb, passive and active investing. We're just gonna dig right into it, man. So welcome to the pod, and bro, we're excited to have you.
Absolutely. Brendan and Levi, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on the podcast. Sorry about my technical difficulties, probably giving my age over here, but but yeah, man, definitely, man. Glad to be on the show. Again, I traded options. I've been in banking like the last 15 years of my life. I started at JP Morgan, got to Wells Fargo, and I just invested a lot of rich people's money. I'm from Texas, so a lot of oil and gas money. And we invested, there you go, hook 'em home, there you go, it's time, all right. And just investing their money, I'm like, man, I'm making these people richer. They already rich, because it's like you were saying, Levi. People that have money in the savings account, it's not making you any money. You don't have to know what you're doing in crypto. Just put it in there and hold it and let it make money for you. Money that's sitting in the savings account is dead. And I was hired to literally, when I got Series 663 and Series 7 license, was to just look at savings accounts and see, money that's sitting there so we can grow the money. Because it didn't make any sense. We're paying you 0.001%, right? You're not making any money anyway, right? So my job was to go find these accounts and help them make money. So I said, you know what? Why can't I do that for myself? Why can't I teach other people how to do that, right? Because when you put your money in the bank, it's safe. Savings. It's psychological. We teach you to think like that. We teach you to go to school. We teach you to work. We program you to do these things. So you go work, put the money in the bank so they can do mortgage loans on it. So it's a process. But my thing is this: if you have money in a savings account, you need to be investing it in the crypto, the stock market, or real estate. Your money has to be working for you. You have to make money while you sleep. You're not going to get rich working, spending all your time working, because you're going to take time away from your family, and you're not going to be able to make your money work for you. So when I got into options, basically for me, I did my first trade. It was beyond me. I took $1,000. I said, you know what? I looked at the last 4 earnings.
How old were you when you did your first trade? Just to give some context to people.
Oh, my first trade, my first stock trade, I was 18. So,
you didn't know anything. You were just in there.
Right. Bear Stearns had crashed. They said too big to fail. The bank had failed. But I always knew that, the government bails out banks. So I'm like, okay, too big to fail my foot. Okay, let the stock tank. I bought it at a low and then shot back up, So it's about knowing about indicators too, what moves the stock, what moves the market. and things of that nature. But I was 18 when I bought my first stock. And I've been buying stocks ever since then, saving money to buy stocks. So I know the money will grow. You know, I know the stocks will grow my money, because even if the stock dips, right? If I buy a stock now, I know 10 years from now that stock, if it has a good balance sheet, a good income statement, it's a solid company, the stock's going to grow. You know, you go back 10 years with Microsoft or Apple, I bet you wish you'd have bought that stock back then at any price, because right now you'd be pretty wealthy. So, I mean, for me, trading stocks and options was a game changer for me. You know, it freed me from the job, and just, you know, trading options allows me to make income for myself, you know. So I love it, along with Airbnbs and rental properties. So I believe in having multiple streams of income, because, you know, and I do actually still work because that's earned income. But I like all streams of income because I want to build wealth. I'm working for my money's working for me, my Airbnb money, my rental income, and just, you want your money working for you, you know. And even I'm working with Brandon right now. I'm gonna be partnering with him to get another stream of income. You know, he's gonna be my mentor. But you work together in this collective. I like the wealth collective of people that are trying to build wealth that motivate you. They say, show me your 5 friends, closest friends, and I'll show you what you're gonna be in the future. I'll show you how wealthy you're gonna be, you know. So build yourself around those type of people that are talking about that, you know, cryptocurrencies, NFTs. I want to learn more about NFTs, you know. And I just, you know, put money in there, have someone that can show me, hey, I put the money in there, and just, you know, just counsel me, you know, hey, this dude, okay, cool. You know, I wish somebody did that for me when I was 18. But getting back to the options, I started off with 1,000, and I did a Beyond Meat trade, and I looked at the last
Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat. So for me, it was a study and research about where the mindset of the people were going. People are trying to, from my perspective, people were trying to get away from red meat. They're trying to be healthier lifestyle. A lot of vegans, vegetarians, you know, people are more health conscious. Like, okay, I noticed that, especially with millennials. The balance sheet for Beyond Meat at the time, they were looking to expand and to get into different restaurants. So I'm like, okay, if they get a partnership with, let's say, Pizza Hut or Chipotle or something like that in the future, it was speculative at the time, but I'm like, if they do that, that's an acquisition that's going to raise the stock price. They had beaten their last 4 earnings calls. So after I did the research, and the earnings call is basically every quarter a company says, hey, they expect to hit this amount. The analyst says, we expect you to hit this amount, but they exceed it. And it makes, for the most part, it makes their stock go up. So I did my research. I knew they were trying to get into different restaurants. I bought the option for a week. And then when the earnings call day hit, the stock shot up. So that 1,000 made me 3,000. That's when I was like, boom. When I showed my dad that, I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. You know, but I sold it because it dipped back down because it's hype. You know, people are, oh, Beyond Meat is hype. So you gotta, you know, they say you sell to the greedy and you buy the fear. So it's when you see people panicking in the market and it's red, that's a discount. That's when you buy. You know, you can't get rich doing what the other 99% of people are doing. If it's red, that means, and the market's down, everyone's selling it, they're panicking. You need to buy then. When they're getting greedy and they're buying and it's running up, you need to be selling it. It's like you're the producer. So if they want to buy more of the stock, you need to be selling your stock to them. If they want to sell the stock, you need to be buying it from them. And you need to take profits, and, you know, that's just kind of my methodology. You know, I take the profits off the top, I put them in savings, I put them in other investment vehicles like Airbnbs and rental properties, and I just grow my portfolio from there. So I took the 3,000 and I did it again with JP Morgan. And then I did it again with Microsoft. And I did it again with these top stocks that I felt would hold value. And eventually after 15 months, I got to 300,000. So it's just a matter of research and studying. And you take some losses, but you can minimize those losses with stop losses. You can say, hey, of this now 10, 20,000 I made, I'm only willing to lose 10% of it. So I'm gonna take this 20,000, I'm gonna invest it over these options, but I'm only willing to lose 10% of that 10, 20,000. So the most I'm willing to lose is 2,000 because I can recoup that loss. So it's all about a strategy when you're doing options. If you want to do weekly, monthly, or even yearly income for yourself. So like this week I did all right. It dipped. I did better actually today. But it's just and then don't try to time the market. It's time in the market. You have to. And the most important thing is, for me, in my opinion, is long-term wealth. You can make money and make income for yourself, but it's about long-term wealth. I have options of going out to 2024, and I have stocks that I'm gonna hold on for the next 10, 20 years because I know it's gonna make me wealthy in the back end. Whether I do Airbnbs or not, whether I do rental properties or not, I have my stock portfolio set up to where I know that it's going to hit a certain threshold every single year. Now it's just money making money for me. So everything else I do is to build that pot up and to teach other people with my options education class how to make money and to build their wealth in the back end as well. But a lot of people want to be able to get away from their jobs and to trade options and make money that way. Definitely do that, but I will always teach build wealth first in the back end. Wealth is a long-term game, and that's the most important game you'll play. Because if you get greedy and start trying to do these short-term plays, the market will swoop you up. And that's from my experience. And I like to share my experience because I was that guy, that trader, when I was at JP Morgan trying to just, get it, but it's like, you know what? You have to be patient in the market. You have to study the market. You have to have a long-term view. And that's my opinion. That's my honest to God truth opinion on it.
That's facts.
Yeah. So first of all, so many gems right there. So many gems. I hope you guys are paying attention. I took some notes because there's some things I want you to double back on. But before I kind of get into to my thing, what's coming up for you, Levi?
What's coming up for me?
Yeah, anything coming up for you?
Oh, you talking about in regards to questions?
Yeah.
So one of the questions that got asked is how were you able to create a life through how were you able to create a life through the growth of your profits in the stock market? Okay. So I guess what they're saying is so I know people usually see things as cash value, right? So you know what you can do with it, how you can live with it, how you can pay your bills with it.
Right.
They don't so they want to know how you're able to take your profits and benefit off that and increase your lifestyle.
That's a great question. That's a very intelligent question. And I'll be honest with you. For me, I've been averaging taking about $10,000 a month profit for myself to pay myself $120,000 a year just off of that. But I find myself just taking it, and I only really need personally like $4,000 a month. I don't really have that much expenses. I have my place where I stay. My Airbnbs pay for themselves. Property pays for themselves. So I take it, but what I wind up doing and how I'm able to do that is I have a goal. I have a set goal that no matter no human, no other person can affect that goal. And that goal is for me is I want to hit at least $30,000 in profit a month. Now I don't want to take that. I want to grow that into my portfolio. So me, if I make $30,000 a month, I'm comfortable taking $10,000 to pay myself. Now, when I take that, and I put that in my Instagram, and you'll see where I pay myself out that $10,000. I'll take it, and I'm like, I already need $4,000. I'll put the rest in savings, and I'll let it sit there. I'm like, okay, the market will dip, and what'll wind up happening is, the market dipped. Like this last January 10th, like yesterday, the market dipped. The market's on sale. Microsoft is at $309. It's worth its fair market value is $345. I mean, that's like the Jordan's worth $500. Now I can get it for $200, and I know that I can flip it for $500. I'm going to take that $6,000. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna flip it, make that $6,000, make it $9,000 or $10,000 again, put it back in. So it's about being strategic about your monthly goal, what you want to make trading options, and then taking only a percentage of that. Do not take all of what you make. A lot of my students, they'll make good money, get excited. I made $1,000. I had one student, and they probably know who they. I had one student, they made $5,000, And I mean, this student was smart. Like, I mean, I taught the student 1 hour. I was so impressed with this student. I don't know if they watched it. And they learned. They were very smart. They worked at Facebook. They were intelligent. They took like $1,000, made it 5,000. I was impressed. And so they started getting ingredients, started trading more and more, and it went down to 3,000. I'm like, okay, stop, you know. But you get it's exciting when you make that type of money. You have to really think like, hey, I made this. Let me put this amount away. I'm gonna pay myself. I'd have paid myself this 500 or 1,000. Put this 3,000 away. I'm going to invest 1,000, and I'm gonna work on the strategy. So you have to have a goal. That's the first thing. So what you want to make a month, if that's 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, be realistic about the amount of money you'll need to make that. So I truly believe if you want to be conservative, you take 1,000. Honestly, to me, you can make comfortably, safely, in my opinion, 3,000 a month. So 1,000 can make you 3,000 a month safely. You know, now if you want to be highly risky, that's on you. But it's really up to you. But only take a third or 1/4 of whatever you make and save the rest so you can grow your wealth. Because it's all about long-term wealth. That money is long-term wealth to grow 5-10 years out. You know, that's my philosophy on it. So yeah.
You got any more questions before I dig in, Brody?
No, go ahead. I can wait.
I got a bunch, so I'm gonna break them down. Let me see what the community is talking about. Okay, Ty wants to talk about some Airbnb, so we'll get in that in a second. I don't see no other questions. All right, so I'm gonna give you a few rapid fires because you could just spit them out, and then we can kind of dig in because you said a lot of stuff when you first kind of gave a little summary, right? So a couple of key vocabulary words I want people to get because TMT is all about tactical, practical information. I don't want people to be feel anxiety or feel like it's a big thing. I want them to be like, okay, this is simple. I want them to get it, right? So,
right.
So balance sheet. What's a balance sheet?
So a balance sheet is the assets and liabilities that a company has. So for instance, Apple has an excellent balance sheet. They just hit a $3 trillion cap. That means basically they have $3 trillion pretty much in net worth. So that's all their assets. When you look at all the computers they have, all the buildings they have, everything they own, stocks and everything out there is $3 trillion in wealth. So that's the balance sheet. So it's like I think of it like this: if I'm getting married and I marry Oprah, I'm gonna feel pretty good about my financial situation.
Incredibly good.
Yes, yes. And that's what you're doing when you buy a stock. You're a shareholder. To me, you're marrying the stock. So like, if I go and I marry, somebody, dead broke, zero credit score, in debt, got child support, 10, 20,000 a month, and they take it from me. That's a liability. So you want that balance sheet. So you want to have a positive balance sheet, not a negative balance sheet. So I hope that helped out.
No, they'll definitely understand that for sure. That was actually really good. Income statement.
Income statement. So how much income the company makes year on year. I look at, you can see it from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. You're looking at how much money the company nets every year. Some of these companies make 100 million, 200 million, 400 million a year. So you want to see them consistently growing the amount of money that they make every year. So Apple making, I said they made 100 million last year. They made 200 million this year. That looks good. They're going in the right direction. The stock's going to go up. We're going in the right direction.
Okay.
That's a positive indicator.
Stocks versus options. What's the difference for people?
Okay. And I want to give another analogy on that. Say you get married.
Are you getting married, bro? You getting married quick?
No, I ain't get married. I ain't get married.
I was about to say we doing this married thing. I'm like, what's going on, man? Trying to pick up
analogies right here.
No, that's loaded analogy, man. I think it's a good way, because it's like a company buying another company is a marriage. You buying a stock is a marriage. It's not like boyfriend, girlfriend. You know, you can kind of you have to think of it like, I'm investing my hard-earned money into this company. So I need you to think about that in everything that you do. So like, if you see that Apple, if you see that the person you're marrying is getting a raise, they're making 100 million and 200 million, 300 million every year, you're gonna be all right. So there you go. You're gonna feel all right about it. Difference between a stock and an option. With the stock, let's say Apple is trading at $175 last time I checked for one share. I can only buy, let's say I have only $175. I can only buy one share of that stock, but I own that one share of stock. I own it. With an option, let's say the option costs me, let's say I go out a couple days. It might cost me more than $175. It might cost me like $300, $400. But I own the right for that week, 2 week, or the amount of the time that I own the option. I own the right to buy 100 shares of that stock at the call price. The call price, let's say the call price is $175 and the stock is at $175, and I buy it for 1 week, let's say for $300. Because if I want to buy 100 shares of Apple, I would have to pay $17,500 for 100 shares of Apple. I can buy the right. Now, the key word is the right to buy the stock at $175, 100 shares of it for that week, just with paying $175 or $300 instead of $17,500. Now, here's the caveat. When I do the call option, my hope is that the stock will go up to say the 200. Let's say it goes up to 200 in a week. I've made really good money, because in a week from now, if it's at $200, I don't have an option. I have to buy the stock for now $200. But if I have the option, I can buy that stock that's $200 for $175. But now I can buy 100 shares of that stock for $175 at that price. Boom, and that's where I make my money. Yeah.
So Levi, I got like 3 quick things I'm gonna throw at them, and then I'm gonna let you roll, because there's some gems in here. Speculative and acquisition call. Break those down real quick for people that might be over their heads.
Speculative and acquisition calls. Mainly speculative, from what I recall, is speculative. So it's high risk, from my understanding. An acquisition call, honestly, I have to look more into that. But the calls I do are research-based calls, and I only trade now blue chip stocks. That means your Apples, your Microsofts, and your Walmarts, because those are, on the S&P 500, and those are some of your top stocks. So I know speculative is high risk. Acquisition, I haven't done acquisition, but I mainly trade blue chip options when I do my trades.
So what it says here, because I thought I heard you mention acquisition call, but what it says here for people.
Oh yeah.
It says when one company purchases most of all the other company's shares to gain control of that company. So purchasing more than 50% of a target firm's stock or other assets allow the acquirer to make those decisions.
Right. So that's different. An acquisition is what I look for in the strategy of buying the option. So an acquisition is not a call. An acquisition is when a company buys the other shares of stock of the other company to merge. That's great. That's great. Because if you got, like, I would love to have all the information on all the companies that a company plans on buying. because it's like this. I have Apple, and I have $200 million cell phone company over here. You don't know that much about them, but they sell cell phones. Let's say we'll call it Metro, PC, whatever. Big Apple says, you know what, we want to acquire them. All their assets that the small company has is going to go onto Apple's balance sheet, which is going to increase the value of the stock
from that acquisition.
So there's a good chance that the stock is going to increase because of the acquisition. It's like you go and you purchase another company that you want to bring into TMT, and now you didn't buy all the assets, that you're that much richer. So I owned your stock. I put stock in you. I invested in you before you got that big. Now my stock's going to grow too. Yeah.
Levi, get him. What you got, bro?
All right. So I'm gonna hit you with a barrage of questions.
I love it.
All right. So I'm gonna hit you with a barrage of questions. Here we go. All right. So I'm a single woman, got a kid.
Is this speculative or this real life?
Shut the fuck
up. Is this a real question? Is this a real question?
This
real
is
life hypothetical.
Look. Sit the fuck back. All right, let's get this. All right. I'm a single woman. Yeah. I got a kid. I have my 9 to 5, but I also have my passion, my path that I'm working on. Maybe I've turned it from a hobby into something that's actually making money. I've really been focusing, and I want to start taking the money that I'm making, a decent amount of that profit, and starting to invest it into the stock market, right? I want to start to diversify my asset portfolio. And the first thing I want to do is get into the market that you're speaking about. What is my first move? And when I mean what is my first move, I mean in detail. And I'm saying this for the people that are on there because sometimes when you're a pro and you've been a pro for a long time, you speak a whole nother language. So you'll have people that they'll catch a little bit, but they're like, all right, I'm lost. I'm taking notes, but I'm like, all right, where do I start though? So when I mean, where do I start? Is there an app that I need to download? And within that app, what are the first companies that I should be looking at? How much should I put in first? Should I just start with a low end stock, like maybe $17 one? Should I be focusing on the bigger ones that are in the hundreds of dollars? Where should I start so that I can start off confident, right? So I can start off confident with my shit and then continue to keep going and growing. So as a representative, false representative of single moms with a with a 9 to 5 and a passion, what's my first move?
I'm just honestly, Levi, I got to be honest with you. I'm passionate about that question just because, I love single moms, everything that they do. I'm hearing some echo. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You got an iron. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm passionate about that. And, definitely want to help single moms make the best decisions for themselves and their children, And a lot of my family members, they're single moms, so it's a passionate subject for me. So I'm gonna tell you, like I tell my family members, those that I care about and that I love.
Talk to me.
Start with your legacy. Start with your child. I know you love your child. We're gonna open up a small Tutma account for them, and if it's just $5 a month, I don't know what your budget is. I don't care if it's $1 a month. We're gonna start with them. You're gonna feel really good about it. We're gonna put something in there that you won't even miss. If it's $3 or $4,
you said a Tutma account,
like a Tutma account, like a small Tutma account. You can open it up. Put it in your name.
Spell that real quick.
I gotta look it up. It's a brokerage account basically for your child. Mm-hmm. It's called Tutma, something like that. But just let me be more specific. Open up a brokerage account for your child with either Robinhood or TD Ameritrade. Okay.
Oh, hold on. You said the R word. Sorry. Hold on.
TD Ameritrade. Don't. We shouldn't even give them. In 2022, we're not even giving negative energy. No.
Okay.
We passed it.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Well, TD Ameritrade, I really meant Fidelity, because I do a lot of options trades on that, because it's easy to teach. But like, it's about the kid right now. So like, TD Ameritrade or Fidelity, okay? That's the first thing you're gonna do, and we're gonna open up a child's account. I think it's called a Tubman account, but a child account for them. And you're gonna put away whatever you can every month. So something you won't that you're not gonna think about. It could be $5 or $10, but be consistent with it. And you're gonna invest in it. Could be in like fractional shares, but you're gonna do that every single month for your child. As for you, again, this is your budget, And I'm just gonna say TD Ameritrade. That's like my main account that I use. I use TD Ameritrade. Okay.
So TD Ameritrade, a brokerage account for your child.
Yeah.
You said you're gonna do it every month. Is it automatic? Can it automatically come out of my account?
Yes, you can have it set up automatically, $5 or $10, and I'm just being cheap, whatever you can afford.
That's cool. No, that's we're gonna start low and slow.
Yeah, because you'll be surprised when the child turns 18 how much that's accumulated. And then we can get them into some options classes, or we can get them into some trading classes, get them into some coding classes, something that the child likes. And I'm thinking about the child first because, hey, I'm a music teacher. I teach. I used to teach by trade. My mom was a teacher, so I'm thinking about the child. I'm a child first person, so that's me. And then we're thinking about her passion. Okay, boom. What do you have a passion for? Is it designing clothes? Is it singing? What's your passion? We're going to open up an account for you, and we're going to put money away. And I would probably do like a mutual fund or ETF, but we want your money growing for you so you can do that passion. If you want to be free and start Airbnb because you have a passion for service and you like making things look good and you have this creative eye, I have someone that I hire because I don't have that creative eye, and maybe you're just a creative person, and that you can make the Airbnbs look good, or you know how to make people look good. Maybe you do hair, maybe you maybe you know how to do nails. You just got a passion, and you want to turn that into like your business, and you're ready to go for it. I would say invest in an ETF. It's not going to be fast, but it's safer in my opinion. It's going to be able to grow your money. It's going to work for you, and it's a good strategy, And I would buy stocks that I like. So if you see a Facebook stock or a nice, safe blue chip stock that you like, you can buy some of those stocks. But I would stick with ETFs or mutual funds, and continue. I put $100 away a month in there, or depending on what your budget is. Once you get I have a goal. I need $5,000 to be able to get, to get hair, to get makeup. If I'm doing makeup, or if I want to build a salon, how much is the rent? If the rent's $500 a month, I need these supplies. Boom, get that set up. And then, I do the brokerage account, and then you can even get a loan against it. Once you get $5,000, let it sit there. Boom. You know what? You set yourself up to get yourself a loan against that. Give yourself a $3,000 loan and go, get the supplies. But I don't know what your passion is, so it's a strategy to that. But I know you don't want your money sitting in the savings account. You want it working for you. So I'm child first, TD Ameritrade, then work on your passion, put out the budget, know what your goal is, and then just go for it. And then don't quit. You're gonna fail. Look, people fail. We fail all the time. I failed many times. I lost a lot of money trading options. I was not perfect doing this. I failed many times. I just knew I wanted to do it. So if it's something you want to do, damn everybody else, you keep going for it because that's your passion and you're doing it for your child. And that's where I'm at with it. And that's what I feel.
That was good. I like that answer. That was a great answer.
I like that. So, y'all that are on here, single moms, non-single moms, single men, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
You heard what he said, kind of, he broke it down. TD Ameritrade, spoke about Fidelity, spoke about UTMA, which is UTMA, and UGMA, which is UGMA.
Yeah, I got those in there.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm reading them, motherfucker. And so make sure you tap in with that in regards to yourself. You said to also do what for the adults themselves?
Get them a brokerage account and put away $100 a month and do an ETF. I like, you know what?
Yes.
So we got a question before you go into it. They has questions about what ETFs, if any, that you would recommend to start, or just in general, if you have some ones that like were your favorites.
I like SPY, QQQ. Those are some of my favorites. You know, S&PY growth and QQQ. Some of my favorite right there. Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why is because their top stocks are Microsoft, Apple, some of the, you get some of these big blue chip stocks, all in one ETF, and it's a class of different stocks, so it's more protection there for you, and you get the growth of the stocks. You know, you don't get the amount of growth as the individual stock, but you still get the safe growth. And when it goes down, it doesn't go down as much as the individual stock, but you still get that safe growth without having to be there watching it all the time. You know.
So I want to ask you, because Levi and I got the Wealth Club. So would you be down to do at least 2 different master classes? One about setting the child up. You know what I'm saying? Like going through the basics, setting up the child. You know what I'm saying? And then also, doing a master class with doing like basics, like options basics. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously all the members that are in the TNT Wealth Club currently and going forward, they can then work with you one-on-one if they want to go further down that route. Would you be open to doing a couple of master classes?
Absolutely. You know, I think this is great. Us collaborating, having this conversation, learning about different wealth strategies for the culture. And I mean, I love it. Absolutely, I'm down for sure.
So TNT Wealth members, listen. Every week, Levi and I are going to give you business accountability. But one of the main things I want to start giving you guys now is that if you're not investing, you're going to be investing. If you're not investing, you're going to be investing. What does that mean? That means you got into this club. It's a wealth club. We ain't just here to just watch some videos and kumbaya. No, we want to make you money, and we want to put you in position to make money. So we got Alan on. What's he going to do? We're going to have a master class. What's the challenge going to be? One of the challenges may be something like this. Everyone open up a brokerage account if you don't have one. Or maybe yours is, you got to dust it off, whatever case may be. Everyone in the club is going to have an active one. Now, whatever your financial situation is, maybe you're going to start with $25 a month. I want you to treat that like it's any other bill. Right. So now this is going to be, maybe it's $25 more you're paying for the internet or whatever. Like whatever you got to put in your brain to make you feel like, I got $25 a month or $50 a month or $100 a month. Everyone's going to have a brokerage account. Because I'm telling you, Levi and I had this conversation, and Alan alluded to it earlier. We've all been young men with no understanding of this information. Nothing. So if you're 17, 18, 19, or if you're a single mom, single dad, or even if you got the mom and dad, but if you could set up your kid now, or even if you're 40 or 35 or 25, and you're like, I just learned about this right now, I can start tomorrow. You're gonna be better off in 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or even next year, you'll be better off. So one of the main things we want to really just get down is like, all right, to make life change, we got to make different decisions. So everyone in TNT Wealth Club will have a brokerage account. It's going to be a requirement. If you watch TMT, I still encourage you to get it. It's not a requirement per se because you're not in the Wealth Club, but I still encourage you to get a brokerage account, like Alan's saying, like Levi is co-signing on. So definitely. Real quick, I launched a brand new program today, so I'm gonna have to hop off in a little bit. The conversation's still gonna roll. Levi's gonna take the reins on it. So just in case we're still rolling and I gotta hop off, we still know what we need to do.
Oh, we in 53 minutes, so I mean we're close to the hour anyway. But I was gonna tell you guys right now, once after you're off this live, and even for those that don't see this until later on, look, the app is on your phone. All right. All you got to do is go to the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, and download the Ameritrade app. It's right there. You can have that. The Fidelity app is right there. You can have all that on your phone. It's not something that you have to hop on your computer and try to figure out. Everything is on your phone right now. That means everything is accessible. You can start doing that with ease. Okay, with ease. So don't sleep on yourselves thinking that, oh, this is something I'll do later. And for my people, I know B was talking about the Wealth Club. Yeah, I see some of the TMT Wealth Club members in here. From our PMSM members in here that are interested in joining the Wealth Club, all you need to do is go to the TMT channel, the TMT category within the PMSM Discord, and type in wealth. What we will do is we will contact you, talk to you about the Wealth Club, give you that special rate that PMSM members get to join the Wealth Club.
And look, again, I want you guys to understand, I'm extremely passionate about becoming wealthy, and I want my people to do the same thing. Like, for real, I'm damn near emotional about it. Like, we got to get money out here, bro. Like, we all got to get money. It'll better your situation. It'll better your family situation, friends. You know what I'm saying? If there's ever anything that just pops off because life happens, you can take care of it if you have the money. Now, is it going to change things emotionally for you? No. Are you still going to have to go through some trials and tribulations? Of course. But what if you didn't have to worry about going through that and stressing on the cost of it too? That adds a whole layer of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it, man. Like, let's get it. Let's position ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, options is a good way. I'm in it, but I'm not even fully in it. But I'm in it right now. I'm on an income situation, like leveling up the income. But like, we all got things that we want to do. So let's work on the things. And like Alan said, it could be fractional, 25 a month, 100 a month.
Right.
Whatever you want to do. It don't got to be, I need 1,000 to get in there. Nah.
Gotta have that cake.
Get in there for 30.
You gotta have that cake slice mentality. Have the cake slice mentality. Y'all saw my reel that I did earlier today. The cake slice mentality is a real deal. You don't have to do a big chunk. You take what you have, what you can not necessarily afford, because a lot of people can afford more than they really think. It's about just taking a piece and starting to grow from there. Those slices of cakes add up to the whole cake eventually. So make sure you tap in. And with these masterminds, it's going to be real dope. Because what I imagine and how I see it going is pretty much us people that are coming to this masterclass ready. They have whatever that they need to have before the masterclass, so you can talk them through step by step in creating their brokerage account for their children, that UTMA, and same thing for the adults, to have it to where they have, well, okay, this is how much money you're going to want to put right here. You know, this is how much, like, if you can start right here, this is what you need to do. These are the apps you need to have, so on and so forth.
100%
possible. You're getting walked through on these
100%.
masterclass. So 100%. A lot of people like to be visual. A lot of people like to be audio. And this is a time where you get to have somebody hold your hand as an adult and say, hey, I'm walking you into this promised land of a newfound wealth, of a newfound growth in your life. That's going to change the way you think. It's going to recondition your mind. So make sure you tap in.
And I didn't mean to cut you off, and I want to say something else, team. I mean, we're a team. I see it like this. Now, I want to speak from my heart. Don't think, can I afford it? Think, this is how much it costs. How can I get the money to get it? How can I get the money to get it? Because inside of you is a way to get that wealth and to get that thing that you want most. And also, as a goal, I would like for us to have 3 months of savings in case something was to happen. You know, like Brendan was saying, stuff happens. Your car breaks down, you need a new roof on your house. You know, if you can work towards that goal of having that 3 months of savings in case something was to happen, so you can deal with the emotional pain, not to worry about the financial pain, that's going to be a lift off your shoulders. So that's what I feel like we're here for. And I'm very passionate about building wealth as well. I'm not surprised me and Brendan connected. So, I mean, that just makes perfect sense, you know? So, I mean, yeah.
And to double down on what Alan's saying, I want you guys to look at it like this. It's not a short-term situation. You know what I mean? You're not going to just jump in there and something's going to happen. You have to start reconditioning and reprogramming your mindset, right? Your brain. So when I say that is, it's almost like a credit card, because people be tripping on a credit card. If you pay, and this is information I'm talking about. If you pay $1,000 for something or $2,000 for something, but that allows you to get access to 10,000 or 100,000, or that information allows you to then make multiple additional streams of income, did you really pay $1,000, or did you basically steal it or just get it for free? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Like, just look at it like that. Like, it might be an upfront investment, but this upfront investment has the potential to make you hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, especially if you start getting your streaming and then you start diversifying. Like Alan said, you might just learn about one thing, which may be one type of way how to do options. But once you get that down, it's like, yo, I could do that. Then Alan's like, word, we could do this now. And we could do this now. Oh, now you know what? You got an extra 10. Let's take this 10 and put it over here. Now we can do this now.
Let's get these Airbnbs. Let's get you some rental properties now. 100%. Now you can sit back. You can get the checks coming in now. Now you can click the button when you want to trade options and make money. It opens up doors. And like Brandon said, you want to open up the doors and you can get that $1,000. That's a very creative way to do that too. I was reading getting a credit card and taking that money as your initial investment because you're going to have to invest in yourself.
Credit cards are the cheat code, bro. And I'm not saying do it irresponsibly, but look, listen, I'll do content on my own journey about credit cards. But if you have access to capital via a credit card and that access to the capital you can use to make money within that 30-day period before your principal's due, look what you'll be able to do. It's the bank's giving you some bread. The bread does come with a time limit, but if you're savvy, you can maneuver within the constraints of that time limit to make more money. Worst case scenario, depending on your credit card, you can just pay the minimum balance and still get access to the bread because you might be in a deal that might take you a little longer to flip it.
Right.
So if you have access to a credit card, or if you got a family member or a friend or something, and y'all are hella tight, and it's like, yo, we need to make a change. He might be the one with the information. You might be the one with the credit card. Y'all collab, go 50-50 on some investment situations. Maybe it's 30, 60, 90 days before y'all recoup. And then now y'all both got some equity. You both got some capital. Now you can do your own investments. He can do his own investments, or she. Or then now y'all can do a bigger investment together. Right. I get passionate about this shit, bro. My fault.
I love it because like I wish I'd have known that because I would have got a credit card, did a cash advance, started flipping options, paid the credit card off in a month, and just made out the profit. You know, the one person I follow, he's a millionaire options trader. He got a credit card, did a cash advance for $10,000, started flipping options, made $100,000, pay off the credit card. He just I mean, it's genius. It's crazy. Yeah, you can get capital,
got, bro. I know you got some.
Yeah, my bad.
You on mute, bro. There you go.
My bad. No, I'm loving it. Look, we can go. If I go, we definitely gonna be here for another 20 minutes. So, let's go ahead and do what we do. It's been an hour. And as B always like to say, we sure our guest has has some things to do, has some business moves to make. With that being said, I don't know if B has talked to you already, but are you interested and willing to do to be a part of our giveaway? Every Tuesday we do a Talk Money Tuesday giveaway with our guest. Maybe you can give away a consultation or two to those that are live that are on here right now.
And right before we do that, I want all you guys to follow Alan if you're not already following Alan. Alan, tell him what the gram is on here. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
So All in LLC 1.
Yep.
It's right there on the thing. They can see that.
B Allen LLC 1. There you go.
There you go.
B Allen LLC 1.
All follow Alan.
No.
Make sure y'all follow him in the DM. So yeah, what are 3 things you are willing to give away to our amazing community?
Absolutely. I'm willing to give away some free consultations. So I can do an options consultation on how to trade options. I can do a stock consultation, or I can do a real estate consultation on getting your first property and flipping it, because I do flips. And I also can do a Airbnb consultation. And I might even throw in a grand prize if something like that. They can stay in one of my Airbnbs or something like that.
So we got an Airbnb, a potential Airbnb stay. We got an Airbnb consultation. You got an option consultation. What was the other consultation?
Real estate flipping. So flipping a property. Yeah.
All right. So real estate flipping. You got the options. We got the Airbnb, and the grand prize is staying in the Airbnb. Now, which city would they be staying in the Airbnb?
It had to be Houston. It had to be Houston.
Oh, look, check this out. I'm gonna even throw some more sauce on it. If you win this Airbnb stay with Alan, Levi and I, we will give you a credit to my friend's restaurant, which is downtown Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And this credit will allow you to get food and drink. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going with somebody, we'll cover that. You know what I'm saying? So you get to win the stay at one of Alan's Airbnb in the Houston area, and you'll get food and drink on us, the TMT Wealth Club guys. You know what I'm saying?
Wealth Club guys.
It's a package deal. Package
You know
deal.
All right, cool. So if you're interested in any of these prizes, do me a favor. You guys know what it is. Drop your name in the chat box right now. Drop your name.
All right. Don't look, just because we see your shits on the side, don't mean that you're in there.
Drop it in the chat box.
Put your first name in the chat box. Comment. Because every time we got somebody, y'all didn't put me in the thing. Well, you didn't follow the directions.
Yeah, there we go. They coming in. Look, these prizes are amazing. I'm jealous. I'm actually jealous right now.
That's a heavy one. That's a heavy. These is heavy. These.
That Airbnb stay is competing with. We had somebody give away a trip to Vegas. That's up there.
Heavy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's up there. All right. So Who we got? Yo, Levi, Q, say them to me so I can write them in.
We got Whitney.
I got Whitney in here.
We got Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem. Yep.
We got Ari.
We got Ari. Yep, got Ari.
We got Ty.
Yep, got Ty.
We got Ren.
Got Ren. Okay, cool.
Let me see who else.
So I got Whitney, Ari, Reem, Ren, and Ty. Whitney, Ari, Reem, and Ty.
Yeah, and hold on. We got more people in here, so I don't know what they're doing right now.
It's cool. They can sleep. We got 5 people competing for 4 prizes. I mean, somebody wins something.
Because I'm looking at the live, Johns, and we got more people. So I don't know if y'all not listening, but you about to miss out on these giveaways.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds. We about to run it up.
Oh man.
I got a mastermind. I got a coaching call to get to in a second. You know what I'm saying? Whitney, Ari, Reem, Ren, and Ty. We're talking about a real estate consultation, investing, options consultation, an Airbnb investing consultation, and an Airbnb stay in Houston with free food. Crazy.
Man.
All right, cool. That's it. We're about to run it. I don't see no more names. Bro. All right, here we go. So this is okay.
Nadine, quick. Look, that was it.
Got in, bro. I was about to roll the wheel. We just
I was over here trying to let them know. I was like, look, man, y'all slipping. Hold on, who is this? I'm tuning in late.
Sunshine. If you want, listen,
put your name, Sunshine. Put your name in this shit.
Put your name in there right now.
Type your name in here right now. You're late.
Right now. Type it in right now. You got 1 second. Just
type your name in. Type your name in right now. We over here being nice and shit.
Don't sleep.
Type your name in the shits.
5, 4.
Type your name.
3.
In the comment section.
2.
Hurry up.
1. I don't see it. All right, cool.
Yeah, late.
Cool. All right, we're spinning the wheel. And again, these are the prizes. Options, consultation, Airbnb consultation, real estate investing consultation, and then also a chance to stay in an Airbnb in the Houston area, plus free food and drink for 2.
Woo,
all right?
Damn.
Cool. All right, here we go. This one is gonna be for what prize is this for, Alan?
The first one.
Consultation.
All right, so Ren got the dub Airbnb consultation. So Ren got the Airbnb consultation. Airbnb consultation.
Nadine, we got you in there. Chill out. We got you in there. Sunshine, you was late. We counted down and everything for you, sweetheart. Sorry. Next time.
Okay, boom, 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 boom. All right, so let me get rid of Ren. What's going to be the next prize? We got the options or the real estate consultation. Which one's next?
Let's do options.
All right, let's do it. This is for the options. Woo, woo! Whitney got the option.
Whitney got that. Whitney finally won something.
Whitney
She
got the
finally won.
options. Whitney got the options. And just so y'all know, Whitney happens to be at my crib right now. You know what I'm saying? She got the option joint. You know what I'm saying?
The money maker.
So boom. All right, cool. So next is gonna be for the real estate consultation. Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Kareem.
Reem been racking up. I ain't gonna lie, Reem been racking up.
Look, Trey over here fucking
so
up.
Didn't Reem win the Las Vegas joint?
I don't know, maybe. All I know is Trey out here fucking up. She didn't even put her name in there. Like, what you doing?
So we got Ty, Nadine, and Ari. This is for the Airbnb stay and free food for two in the Houston area. All right.
It's heavy.
Depending on what it is, you might meet Alan, and Levi and I might just happen to be in Houston. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not.
Look, come on down. Come on down, man. Come on down.
It's possible, but here we go.
Southern hospitality.
Who's gonna win an Airbnb stay?
Oh wow!
Ty with the win.
Yo, Ty with the Airbnb stay.
Ty with the win.
Oh wow!
H-Town.
Hey, H-Town down.
Congratulations, everybody. I know we just had some fun here. I will contact everybody and get y'all directly connected with Alan. I know we had a lot of fun, but the most important thing is wealth, right? Keep that at the forefront. Make money. Use your money to make money. Change your mindset. And here's an offer for you. If you are not tapped in to the TMT Wealth Club, right? We still have founding spots available. What does that mean? That means you're going to pay $149, not the $199 monthly price. And the $199 price will allow you to get access to the 2 master classes a week. You can Q&A live, the business accountability. Alan's talking about custodial accounts for kids. So guess what? In a master class, when he does his master class, your job is going to be to open up your kid's custodial account. So if you don't have that one, you're gonna have one. He's gonna walk you through it. Right? Yeah. Then you get access to behind the scenes with me and Levi when we have our own masterclass talk. I'm gonna give you access to a lot of my free ebooks that I actually purchased. You'll get them for free. Levi got a whole book coming out. He ain't telling nobody. I'm telling people. My fault, bro. You're gonna get access to that. You know what I'm saying? You'll get access to my personal ebook, and we're gonna continue to add value because we want you to level up. So thanks a lot for our guest, Alan, popping on. Make sure you guys follow him. B Allen LOC #1. Levi, bring us on.
It's been another night for Talk Money Tuesday, baby. Our guest B Allen just gave you all the gems, just gave you some giveaways. It's been a wonderful night. Myself, Billionaire B, we had a great night with y'all. Make sure you tap in. Shout out to our sponsors, Paper Loaf. That's Instagram at PAPER.LOAF, the best credit card company in the U.S. You want to go ahead?
You saying credit card, bro? Credit repair.
Jesus Christ, credit repair company. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say? Credit repair company. Website www.paperlove.com, and of course the investment community of all investment communities. The Private Money Streams Mastermind Group, the Money Streams team. PMSM Group is the Instagram, pmsm.group. And if you want to tap in and get your membership, make sure you go to www.moneystreamsgroup.com. And on top of everything, the icing on the cake, baby, if you want that combo, that Billionaire B, that Opportunity Plug combo, you make sure you tap in with the Wealth Club, the TMT Wealth Club. B, what's the website?
TMTwealth.club. That's TMTwealth.club.
Woo!
And we have a few founding memberships still available. Woo! Founding membership is going to save you $600 annually So that means that's more money for you to invest. You know what I'm saying? Look at it that way. And regardless if you get the founding membership or if you get a regular membership, it's worth it because what you're investing, you're going to get back in abundance, right? So you're investing in yourself. I encourage you to tap in or learn more information. TMTwealth.club. That's TMTwealth.club. Let's go. We'll see you guys next week. We'll have another amazing guest on. And look, you guys want some fire stuff. I don't even got that from Alan. You got an options consultation, a real estate consultation, Airbnb investing consultation, and you can stay in one of the Airbnbs. That's crazy.
The options ebook coming out soon too, so I might throw that in there.
Yo, we were only on Tuesdays, baby. Only on Tuesdays.
Next week. Peace.